Yeah, no, I saw the Trump post about aliens being declassified now after Obama went on a podcast and said they're real, and then somewhat walked it back. The whole thing on the podcast was he asked, "Are aliens real?" Obama said they're real, but I haven't seen them. They're not at Area 51. There's not like an underground base unless there's a big conspiracy to hide it from the president. But he said they're real. Then Trump was like, he released classified information. And then an hour or two ago, he apparently made a post about, I'm just declassifying everything. Which is a really convenient distraction from all of the Epstein stuff, which is starting to boil over. That's a really good, like, emergency lever to pull. Aliens! I guess we'll see what they actually release. I have a theory that what they're going to do is the same thing they did with the Epstein files until recently, where they just keep repackaging old material as if it's new. My guess is they're going to do another dump of the same files that were released 2 or 3 years ago, with like the Tic Tac and stuff like that. I am of the firm belief that they are not going to release anything of substance. I just don't think so. I don't see it happening. Would love to be proven wrong, though. I just doubt it. Remember the small alien corpse? Yeah, that was a really fun hoax. That one was really goofy. Look at this goddamn weird alien. He's got like 3 fingers and 36 nipples. He's weird, right? Made out of paper mache. Do you believe in aliens? Oh, I 100% believe they're out there. I am just of the firm belief that they've never been here. I feel like if they ever have been here, we would never know because their technology would be so incredibly advanced. I just don't think we'd be able to even comprehend, nor would we ever even be alerted to their presence. Like, I don't think they drunk drive onto Earth and just spontaneously crash in Roswell, New Mexico. And I don't think they travel around on like a colander and fly around in Colombia. You don't know them like that? You telling me I don't know aliens like that? Those dirty perverts tried to fuck me once. I know all about extraterrestrials. They parked their space cruiser in my backyard, came in and tried to suck my fucking Wi-Fi and 5G and then touch me. Them dirty bastards, I know all about them. Where's that post that he made? Not the alien. Trump. There it is. Based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, and unidentified flying objects. Fucking goober, these are the same things, by the way. They just switched from UFOs to UAPs. And any and all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America. P.S. Please forget about the Epstein files. You know about the Phoenix Lights, right? That huge UFO sighting in '97 over Phoenix? Yep. I know all. There is not an alien report or a UFO sighting or anything extraterrestrial that I haven't sunk my teeth into. I stay finger on the pulse of anything alien related. What about the alien reported in my butt? You need Jesus, brother. Were you into extraterrestrials when you were younger? Yeah, still am. For as long as I can remember, my dad and I have always talked about aliens. I've always loved the subject. Banger video idea, alien trivia against your dad. Whoever wins goes to space. My dad doesn't keep up with, like, stuff like this or, like, the Columbia sphere, stuff like that. He waits for, like, the verifiable proof. He's just of the very firm belief that aliens helped ancient civilization prosper. So I don't think he'd know all, like, the trivia or anything. Pumapunku is the name of it, yeah. He's a big Pumapunku guy. Much of the UFO sightings back in the day were flight tests for, like, the B-2 Spirit and other military craft. Some of it was purposefully misleading. I mean, maybe. I don't think it was aliens, but I don't know if it's the B-2 Spirit test flights or anything. It's possible. Are you big into space in general? Oh, yeah. I love astronomy. Would you ever get a telescope? Yeah, one of the things I was thinking about at the farm is making an observatory. Like an absurd observatory, like out of Majora's Mask. Just something fucking crazy. Make one better than the James Webb. What I really... I thought I mentioned this on stream. Obviously, I could never afford to do this or anything, but my idea would be to be the third most powerful telescope on Earth. So that way, so many findings would come from us with the fucking, like, farm observatory, and we'd be credited in, like, observations. So, like, deep comets, shit like that, sun phenomenon, whatever. It'd always have to be tied back to our telescope. Because we'd never beat Hubble, we'd never beat James Webb, but if we could somehow solidify ourselves as like the third man, bronze medal, oh, I'd go crazy. Just bring someone from NASA to build one on your farm. Yeah, I'm sure they'd want to go in the middle of fucking Tampa to build a $100 million telescope. Guys, have you considered coming down here? I got plenty of space for the next big telescope. Area 51 probably has hybrid humans. No, it's probably more boring than that. It's probably just like generic military tech. I doubt it has anything crazy. What's a crazy piece of tech you think we have, but the government is hiding? I guess not really a crazy piece of tech, but I am of the belief that, like, the upper echelon, like the elites, have access to medical treatments that will never be made public. Because it's more profitable to keep that for themselves and let the general riffraff die off from diseases that they themselves can cure. They got warp drives. Oh, imagine they got warp drives in that bitch. That would go crazy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Don't mind me. Just got back from a being clean and smelling good competition. I got first place. What's my secret? I go to usecheeky.com and use the soap. You saw that video of the jewelry thief using a forklift to break into a store and escaped on a donkey. Oh no, I must have missed that one. Wow. They got Sly Cooper out there, huh? Okay, let's do thief, forklift, donkey, and see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Solid use of the forklift. Is this real? I don't know. There's no way that's real. That looks like a Halloween costume. That doesn't even look like a real donkey that's being ridden. That looks like one of those Halloween costumes where, like, the aliens got, like, a cowboy and he's, like, running away, but it's just one guy and it's made to look like that. There's no way. There's even a video of him getting arrested, too. That's the least interesting part of the robbery. We saw this. Standard burglary technique. There it is. Now this is where it gets interesting. So they pull him over? Well, what the fuck just happened here? Okay, so he buried the jewelry. Okay. He was apprehended, taken into custody by our teams on the same day, and was subsequently arrested by judicial authorities and remanded to prison. The gold jewelry seized in connection with the crime was returned to its owner in full. Is that all he made off with? This is like maybe like, what, fucking $40 worth of gold? He got like a gold doily. Bro left a donkey as a witness. True. It's way more than 40. It's like 10K. This is 10K worth of gold. These two squiggly gold pieces, gold and silver pieces. Let's see, maybe it says in the article. Oh yeah, it's right here. Footage shows the suspect using forklift stolen from another address to break in a jewelry shop and steal 150 grams of 14-karat gold. What's that come out to? Put it in RAM terms. How much RAM is that? Comes out to about $14,042. So 14K. That's like 3 sticks of RAM. I guess that was a decent haul then. I mean, he didn't get away with it. Arrested the same day, but I guess a decent attempt. Look up the pickle Pepsi guy. The pickle Pepsi guy, huh? How to make How to make pickle Pepsi at home for free. Well, that sounds interesting. It feels like it'd be a simple process, right?
Hello YouTube, how you doing today everybody? Listen, I'm going to do a video on how to make pickle Pepsi at home.
Let me take a stab at that recipe real quick if you don't mind. Is it taking Pepsi and taking pickle juice and shaking them together real fast?
That's what I'm going to title it. I've seen a video about KFC making pickle Pepsi, and the guy that was reviewing it, it was crazy. 2 pickles, little bit of Pepsi, which I'm going to show you how to do it at home for cheap. And the guy paid $3.99, almost $4 for it. What the hell?
That's a much better deal, yeah.
Free. And this is what I'm going to show you right now. I got my Pepsi, got my glass.
It is actually crazy how every single human being on the planet has this exact same glass.
Free. And this is what I'm going to show you right now. I got my Pepsi, got my glass.
Actually, though, like, that's literally the same glass I use for everything. Every single video I've ever seen in my life where someone shows a glass, it is always this glass. It's unbelievable. Every single human being has this in their kitchen. It's glass conspiracy. I just think everyone gets their glasses from the same couple of spots. It's just the most common glass.
I got my pickle jars with pickles. What I'm going to do first is, I'm going to put the pickles in the jar first. That's what it was, yeah. So, yeah.
It's the red Solo cup of glasses. Yeah, basically.
Doesn't want to cooperate with me today. There's 2. Fork down. Put the lid on the thing. This is very easy and cheap. I don't know what the hell KFC was ever thinking of. Like, what the heck, man? $4 for a thing that you could just make at home. See? 2 pickles in a pickle jar. See?
Easy.
Cheap and easy. What the hell, man?
And you pour the Pepsi in.
Open it up.
Okay. Simple recipe so far.
Oh, yes, I forgot one thing. Pickle brine.
Right. Yes, the pickle juice.
There you go. A little bit of that. See? This one's pickle brine with pickles in it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. I'm not going to do the hot sauce thing today because it might mix it up. Stomach ain't feeling right. Now I'm pouring in the Pepsi.
And then
like they said.
Shake it around.
I don't have ice. I never use ice.
Good man.
So,
unnecessary.
Yeah. There we go. Cheap and easy. Now, obviously, the guy said on the video, oh, it tastes awful. Well, just wait. We're going to give that theory a theory. And you got that right. I'm going to taste it.
Okay. Theory on theory.
You know what? The guy was wrong. It tastes very darn good.
Hey man, I like pickles. Pepsi's alright too. You combine those 2 things with this kind of alchemy, it's probably solid. I don't think I'd be overly disgusted mixing these 2 things together. How does he know it tastes the same as the KFC one? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the KFC one uses some other ingredients that make it worse, and you'd have to compare them directly.